If you take an apple seed and a radish seed in your hand, they're really quite similar. They're both small, simple, and full of potential. But what they become is very different. The radish grows fast, produces once, and then it's done. The apple tree grows roots and then produces fruit year after year. The difference is in the design. People are the same. You can choose to grow like a radish with fast results inside somebody else's system, or like an apple, where your growth feeds others and compounds over time. But the key word is choose. You choose the type of seed that you're planted as. Welcome back to Beyond 40 and Just Getting Started, the place where we dive into the journey of growth and abundance after 40. In this channel, we talk about escaping the employee swimming pool, the mindset that keeps otherwise talented people trapped in safety and security. That safety and security is similar to growing like a radish. It may feel like you get fast results, but the size of your results and the duration of your results are capped. In this video, I want to talk about indicators that show whether mentally you're still in the employee swimming pool. The first indicator I want to talk about is waiting for permission. An employee waits for somebody of authority to tell them what to do and give them permission to take action. Somebody who's escaped the employee swimming pool takes their own action based on their own initiative. Second indicator is trading time for money. If you find yourself wondering, how long is this going to take? You're stuck in the employee swimming pool. Owners care about outcomes. Owners use leverage to go further and to grow like an apple with compounding growth year after year. They're worried less about how much time will this take and worried more about what is the outcome. The third indicator is avoiding risk because of comfort. If you find yourself immediately saying no to an interesting idea because it would move you outside your comfort zone, you're in the employee swimming pool. An owner, somebody in the prosperity pool, knows that risk is part of the game. Risk is what lets them produce apples year after year after year. Fourth, if you complain about problems instead of finding solutions, you're in the employee swimming pool. The employee mindset leaves a person feeling trapped to accept the system as it stands. A prosperity pool swimmer knows that they own the system and that the system should be supporting their growth instead of stifling their growth. So a prosperity pool swimmer fixes the system. Fifth, if you define success by titles or raises, that's an indication of the employee mindset. Anyone that derives their self-worth from a title at work is stuck inside the system. They perceive the system to be so important that their position in the system matters. This sort of person is enamored with the workings of the system instead of understanding how to own the system. Sixth indicator, if you find yourself thinking in terms of annual reviews instead of iterations, you're in the employee swimming pool. An employee looks for the company to give them input on their performance at the annual review. An owner or a prosperity pool swimmer thinks, how quickly can I iterate on my idea? How quickly can I get feedback from my customer so that I can see how to improve? Instead of sitting back and accepting the cycle that the company has established, a prosperity pool swimmer finds a way to get feedback quicker. The seventh indicator that your mindset is stuck in the employee swimming pool is if you see work as what you do instead of seeing work as who you are. An owner creates out of the energy and the enthusiasm that creation gives them. An employee works because that's what they're paid to do. The first key to being able to escape the employee swimming pool is to be able to recognize it. Regardless of where you're at in your financial situation, regardless of where you're at in your investments or in how you pay your expenses, you need to identify the mindsets that are holding you back and limiting your growth to radish-sized outcomes instead of enjoying the tree producing continual fruit year after year after year. If these indicators of the employee swimming pool mindset resonated with you, subscribe to this channel. Here we talk about how to escape this pool and become proficient prosperity pool swimmers. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.